Welcome back. Let's pick up where we left off. We're on our way to the Essential 8, but first we need to make sure we're on the same page so we don't waste each other's time. I've told you what I expect of you, but I've also made some assumptions of you as a student of this course. First, you're planning to implement the Essential 8 in your business, home, lab, whatever. If you just want to know more about the Essential 8, you can hang around. But there's plenty of documentation that will get you there too. I use it to build this course. Here's a link for you. Second, you have the authority to make these changes. Don't go playing with IT things at work if IT isn't your role. Go have a chat with them instead and share this great course. Third, you're using Microsoft Windows. While parts of the Essential 8 apply to other systems, it's just not what I built this course for. Lastly, you use a simple domain. This is purely because we use some of the Windows 11 Pro functionality as a free tool and rely heavily on domain changes to simplify our configuration. Most of the same changes can be done using Local User Manager for standalone devices, but I won't focus on this. If your infrastructure is much simpler than this, then great. It's time to do some of that thinking I talked about earlier and decide which of the controls are suitable for your business. Now, assuming I've got it right, let's get started on our journey. So, what is a framework and why do we want to use one? A framework is a general structure which provides a foundation on which to build. Think the frame of a house. I don't think anyone would say that this is a completed house. However, it's very hard to start putting up walls or installing the roofing, plumbing, or windows without having the frame to build upon. You could do it, but it would be very easy to miss something or forget a step. And it's very hard to change when you've already built the house. A framework is therefore useful as it provides clear directions and goals in a clearly structured path. And someone else has already thought through what needs to be included. It provides some example processes to follow. I use it to build this course for you. And it provides a way for you to check your progress, see where you're up to. There's a lot of cyber frameworks out there. To name a few common ones, NIST has a lot. NIST 837, the Risk Management Framework, and the NIST CSF, the Cybersecurity Framework, are two that jump out for me. I'll give an honorable mention to NIST 800-53, Controls Management. While it's not technically a framework, it sits in the same boat. MITRE ATT&CK and Defend. COBIT, or Control Objectives for IT, by Osaka, and the star of our show, the Essential 8 by the ACSC. So why are there so many frameworks? How different can they be? Well, the level of complexity varies greatly. Some are very in-depth, while others are high level only. This is why we need to pick the right one. We want the most return for the smallest investment, getting straight to the point without needing to overanalyze. Others are specific to certain domains or regions. We don't want to waste our time on something that doesn't apply to us. HIPAA and PCI DSS are common examples of this. Most frameworks are all or nothing, and that you're either fully compliant or not compliant. While this is a great goal, it's just not realistic for where we are or where we want to be. We want a framework that is simple and secure, that gets us to a baseline appropriate to our level. Let's see why the Essential 8 works for us.